We back.
Yes.
Let's go. First video since
March. Ooh,
2020.
it's been a while.
That was like a
After
decade
Hours
ago.
is the last review.
Well, that was, it feels like a decade ago for real.
Yeah.
But now we back.
We're back on the
The
air.
boys.
Back on air.
And we're
Back
here
on
with
this shit.
top 5 albums.
And Arsenal.
Of course. Some bad times, but you know, we loyal.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, yo, but 2020, we wrapped it up. A lot of music came out.
Exactly.
You know, some janky music, some pretty good music. And we're just gonna go and run through our top 5 today. Anton, you ready?
Yes, Smith.
You wanna kick us off?
Okay, so for we're doing albums first? Okay, so for albums, I say number 5 would be Limbo.
By Amine?
Do you know who that is? It's Amine, because he's the GOAT.
You got Ethiopian bias, man.
I know, I'm so sorry.
Every year.
He has to always be part of it because Limbo is actually pretty sick. He had a song called Kobe. He had one song called Woodland. I know.
24.
24 and number 8. Yeah. But yeah, like he had that Woodland, Woodlawn, Riri, because he's like.
Riri was amazing.
Are you kidding me,
That was a
Rihanna,
really good
babe?
song.
What?
Facts.
Are you kidding? Yeah.
Alright. Now you got your number 5. I'll give you my
Yes.
number 5.
Your number 5.
That's what they all say by Jack Harlow. Now you're gonna say I got some next recency bias, but I'm telling you, yo, this white boy can spit.
It just came out, bro.
Yeah, but he's a super creative dude. Like the beat selection is amazing.
Yeah.
The way he's got some amazing punchlines. He's got some really good wordplay and amazing storytelling, especially when he talks about 21C Delta. And there's just
Yeah.
oh, it's like something about like it's sort of a surprise to see you here or something. When he talks
Yeah.
about meeting this girl at a party. And he's just talking through about what their history is and what they've been through and whatever. I think the kid did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
I was a bit like weirded out by how he put "Was Poppin' twice on there.
I know because he had like the one with the remix with Tori and all those
Yeah,
guys.
but I guess
Lil
everyone
Wayne,
was.
even Lil Wayne was in it.
They all popped off,
They're pretty
by the
sick.
way. But like, I think it was like a bit of like a weird move to put it on there.
My favorite track on that, if we're talking about Jack Harlow, is Creme because is it creme
Creme.
or creme?
Creme de la creme, and
Yeah.
it's filled to the brim.
Exactly.
He's a Montreal man,
He's
by the way.
pretty
He's
sick.
doing this.
He's
Alright.
actually
No. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. He does not shut up about that.
Toronto.
Alright, next.
Next
4.
4. I know you're gonna like penalize me for this one, but it's actually Emergency Tsunami. I think it's one of the greatest albums that Nav has worked on properly, and like he made it like what it is because like he got all the other albums that he wanted to have, and he added Wanna Gonna.
Yo,
Are you kidding me?
Yo,
like,
and Wheezy on the production.
oh yeah, like I was like, that is pretty
I
sick.
think he absolutely murdered that.
Yo, I just think it was a
Put
sick
some
album.
respect on his name, and I feel like a lot of
I
people
know.
discriminate because he's brown,
I don't get that.
but I think he's
My guy, Toronto. No, he's actually
Rex
Saga.
no, he's Rex though.
No, he's Saga.
He's
bro.
Rex still, bro.
No, he's
He's
okay. I
Rex
don't.
still, bro.
We're not sure, but from what I know is that Nav like even when he was on Rap Radar and all that stuff, they were talking about they're like he's
Put the city
slowly
on the map.
climbing. Yo, seriously, like
Okay.
there's like 3 other guys, no 4 other 5. Okay, never mind.
lot
There's a
of
lot of
guys.
Toronto rappers
Yeah.
and musicians,
Right.
but still like he's
Honestly, to
awesome.
have your name consistently mentioned in that area, especially with like top artists like The Weeknd, Young Thug,
Yeah.
Gunna, everyone that's popping right now, it's a
Exactly.
big feat. And especially the fact that he makes his own beats as well.
Yeah, and not only that, like he's known to have a sound. You know what I mean? A lot of people have
A lot of people copy his sound.
Copy sound.
Bro,
Now
Lil
they copy.
Tecca, Nav's son. Easy.
Big time.
I could name like 10 others, but let's carry on.
Yeah.
So for me, number 4 for me was No Pressure by Logic. I know you don't really mess with him like that, and but to me, his final album was the perfect way to close the curtain. He's had some really bad albums in the past. I'll give you that. Like 2 or 3 last ones, I did not
Close the
enjoy.
curtain. Did he retire?
Yeah, he retired.
Oh,
so this was his. This was
shit.
his like. This is his like yeah.
No way.
I thought it was really good. Bars always on point. Like he can ride any flow. The guy's just really creative. You can see like the Drake and Kendrick influences here and there.
Yeah.
The J. Cole influences, but I think my guy did a phenomenal job. Amazing way to end your career, especially like as a fan, I was just like so proud of him.
Yeah.
I did kind of like stop listening to him for a bit, but this album I think was absolutely amazing. And I think it's like top 5 worthy for 2020.
To be honest, I don't like Logic's music as much, but when it comes to lyrical, he is.
Bro, I just played you a
He's-
song and you were
he's
bumping your head.
pissed.
And you were like,
I know.
"Ugh, who's this?" And you were like, Logic.
Yeah, because like the words, bro, the words. Like I'm
He's
usually a
good.
beat guy because like I like to look at beats and like how people put beats together more than like looking at lyrical because like people are just taking other people's words sometimes and they're just changing it up and stuff like that. But with beats, you kind of have to be like that's where the most creative aspect
Oh my
comes
gosh.
for me.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he's so versatile in writing
Yeah.
a bunch of different beats and different cadences and different like beats per minute. So.
Exactly, and that's why I like.
So that's my number 4, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's next?
Okay,
for you?
my number 3. Shout out 070 Shake. It's called Modus Vivendi. Vivendi. Probably is that the
You
brand?
butchered that probably. Sounds like Italian.
Yeah, but it was sick album. Like she actually put like songs from like 2012 and stuff like that because this was her first debut album, and she brought all her old songs and put it in one album, and like since then like
Is it like her trilogy?
it's almost like her trilogy, but like she just destroyed it. She's on FIFA 21, like her soundtrack.
She
like,
won the game.
That's are you? No, she didn't. She's so sick, and performing wise, oh my god! Like I went to see
Oh,
her.
yeah, no. We're just gonna
Okay.
talk about bro.
I'm so sorry, but like she's fire. Like her tracks, her voice is so different. So like I like what is musty? Is that a word? But like it's so like deep and it's so like.
She do look like she don't be taking showers though.
No, but she's sick, yo. I'm telling you.
Alright.
Like you guys gotta listen to her.
Alright,
I'm sorry.
that's way too much.
Nah.
Alright, the next album from me. And this is controversial because this is right at the tip of 2019. It's like right at the end of it.
Oh shit.
It's Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial by Roddy Ricch. Now I'm gonna state a case for this because this album was not mentioned by us last year because it was released in December. We already made a video by then. So by the time it came out, I was like, oh no,
Like,
this
are you
should have
kidding me?
been. And I think this is definitely like earns a top 3 accolade for me. Roddy Ricch is like the fact that he made it out of Compton and the fact that he made it in such a way that elevated him to a next level. He's done so many big features this year, like including like the TikTok
Yeah.
songs. Like the box has been like number 1 for how long?
It's still sometimes it still is.
Yeah, and,
Sometimes
like,
it just pops off. For no
Facts,
reason.
and that's an album
It's
that
the
I keep
longest
coming
one.
back to. He's singing on it, he's rapping on it, he's got amazing features on it, especially that song with Lil Durk. Very, very, very explicit, but amazing track, the way they ride the wave, and like it's just a lot of synergy. I see it with like him and Gunna.
Yeah.
Gunna is his first cousin, by the way, which I never knew. Fun fact. Yeah, but like I thought it was an amazing album, and I had to put that in my top 5 for sure. Like
Yeah.
I don't care if it's like at the end of 2019, because still December, and that's a whole year done.
And you can't forget how old he is. He's so young.
The man's got an
bro, I
amazing
think he's
ceiling,
like
bro.
22 or something like that. Bro, like at that age, like what? I don't even
I
know
think
what
I
I'm
think
doing
he
at
can
that
be
age.
up with the Drakes.
Yo, he's gonna get there.
For sure.
Like in time. Like if he drops another album that's greater than this one that he did, which is like maybe not impossible, maybe impossible, but like still. Number 2, this is not an album, but it's considered an album to me because it's like I think it's like my top 2 most listened song. It has my top 2 listen song, which is 6-piece hot EP by 6 Slack. I'm joking. It's black on
Let's spit out
this
my drink.
because I know that like we talk about Black all the time. He is like the most phenomenal feature. He is the most
Top 3 artists for me.
Yo, like me too. Like he's like I don't know. His sound is so different. Like from like I was listening to some of the stuff that he does on like some like Joe Budden like did some interviews with him and all that stuff back in the day, and I was just like, yo, this guy. From where he came from, like not having food on his table to what he is now.
Sick to talk about the
Bro,
EP though.
This EP was fire. Atlanta freestyle, freaking float, elephant in the room. What?
Yo, facts. And honestly, the thing I love about Black is he's a real perfectionist.
Yeah.
And I think that he doesn't
He
put stuff
is.
out until he knows that it's worth listening to, and it's like a pure dime in your ear.
I know, and going from Free Black to East
East
Atlanta
Atlanta.
Love Letter, top number 1 album in 2018. I'm sorry, Astro World, but yeah, I think he's phenomenal.
Fair enough. I think my pick for number 2 is going to be Giveon. And he doesn't have an album, but I'm going to put both his EPs in the same one and just combine it into like a 12-piece album because this guy, he hasn't made one track that I dislike. Everything from start to finish is bang. This guy's voice is incredible. It's unique. It's powerful. He can hit the high notes. He has a deep voice.
Yeah.
This guy has incredible range. His lyrics are insanely deep. crazy cuts, bro. I've never, like, in such a long time, I've never felt like so excited about an up and coming artist. And the fact that I discovered him off like Drake's like Chicago Freestyle, I was like, yo, who is this guy, bro?
It's like the that album to me, like I thought it was okay because I'm not like a Giveon like hardcore fan, but I think I'll give it a double listen.
Yeah, for sure. Like the more you listen to the albums, the better they get. And those two albums are called When It's All Said and Done, and then you have Take Time. So two of the EPs, you should check them out. Amazing album.
Yeah, amazing that kind of makes an album. To be honest.
Sure, yeah.
It's probably the 6 songs.
Oh, yo, tell me what's your number one, which might be my number one as well.
Yeah, we don't know.
Who is it?
But it is After Hours. Okay, I don't have. EXO Till We Overdose.
Yo,
Till We Overdose.
that album is a. Okay, I wouldn't say a 10, but like it's definitely like a 9.
No, we ranked it. I ranked it 10. You ranked it 100. Do you remember?
Yeah. No, but we're in the moment. You're just like
I know.
ecstasy.
You know what? To be honest, the more you listen to it, the more better it gets. And we thought like, oh, Heartless, Faith, and all those songs were top. But I think Too Late is my favorite.
Bro, and also like songs like In Your Eyes. When I first listened to them, I was like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I get what you're trying to do, but not really. And then the more I listened to it, I was like, yo, this is insane. This is some really good stuff.
And then 4 different remixes came out for that.
Yeah, the fact that he wrote everything all, and like the fact that, you think that The Weeknd's told his whole story through trilogy.
Yeah.
But then he keeps coming out with these amazing stories, especially the Escape from LA when he describes everything.
Exactly.
Well, we already done like an album review on this, so we're just
sure.
gonna let it speak for itself.
But then he also did something, like he did this video that had like this music video for one of the songs on the album.
I think it was Too Late.
Yeah, it was for. I'm not 100% sure, but what he did is he got from like clips from different albums and like cartoonized it to make a whole music video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
sick.
mad.
Like I'll put the link.
I think it was Snow Child. Snow Child.
It was Snow Child. Yeah. I'll put a link up.
So now we're gonna mention a few of our honorable mentions.
Oh yeah.
But we're not gonna talk about them too much because.
I mean, we have to do this because technically these albums were fire.
Facts. So I'm gonna go a little out of the box.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say Dua Lipa.
Woo.
Dua Lipa, Future Nostalgia is one of the best pop albums I've heard in a while. First of all, big ups my UK gal, Dua Lipa. She's got she's Albanian UK. So big up my Albanians as well. I thought it was a really good album, very well put together. And my second mention is Jack Boys by Travis Scott and the Boys. You got Don Toliver on there, you got Shaq West on there.
I know.
Phenomenal album. They have Pop Smoke on there as well. RP my boy. Wait, that's my honorable mentions. So what do you got?
Okay, I got actually 3 songs. I'm gonna go Pop Smoke. It's Shoot From the Start, Shoot From Aim for the Moon. Yeah, that's how you say it. Pretty well. But pretty sick album. Like I'm sorry, like what? Like we were supposed to review that, but like I think it was at the wrong time.
Just out of respect,
out of respect, we just left it. But he is great album, like his music is phenomenal. I wish we could continue listening to him. Other 2 honorable mention is Evolution by Joyner Lucas. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but Joyner Lucas is like one of the most lyrical. Eminem loves him. Like anybody that says that like Joyner Lucas has no like lyrical aspect, like he is phenomenal. Listen to the Will Smith song called Will. It's great. I like Will Smith. Sorry. And Savage Mode 2.
Oh, I agree with that one. That was a really good pick.
And you know who else was in that? Morgan Freeman.
Oh, go, yo.
Best announcer. Yo, if you listen to the album, it goes from back to front. Front to back.
Alright, now we go top 5 songs. Number 5. No explanations.
No explanation.
We let the music speak for itself.
Cayendo, Frank Ocean.
No Debate by Nav, featuring Young Thug.
Ooh. Okay.
Banger.
Number 4. Grease by Drake and DJ Khaled.
Really?
I know. I freaking love it.
Here I got something for you. My neck was dripping. Yo, Young Donnie. Yo, I like the remix with Roddy Ricch as well. But I really felt like
I pretty
Don and Nav really went off, and then Gunna was okay. But
Nah, bro, yo, it was such a good track, by the way.
What's next?
The Bigger Picture.
Very meaningful track, by the way.
Very meaningful.
Lil Baby, I think is Loki's been an MVP for his
that was like the anthem for like the whole
Black Lives Matter movement.
Black Lives Matter. It was
Big up my
amazing.
brothers.
Yeah.
Next one, was popping, of course. Yo, that track's in Modern Warfare as well, no? Oh, we won't talk. We won't get into all that. Yeah.
What's popping? Brand new.
All right, what's your number 2?
Entrepreneur, actually by Pharrell Williams and Jay-Z featuring. This is a very interesting song. It has a lot of diversity. Listen to it. Trust me, this song, it's like.
My number 2 track is Gotti, cause woo back baby.
Woo back baby.
Good track. All day. I think this is my most played track of 2020.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
I looked at the stats. I rinsed that track way too much.
I had like 5 weekend tracks on that.
Yeah. What's your first?
My first, I'm gonna go back to the weekend and talk about Too Late. Too Late is the number 1 song of 2020. I think he should have done an amazing video more for it. Like the one that he did was was whatever. No, it was deadly. It was deadly. So many cuts, so many blood. Yeah. But I swear to God, that's like my favorite of all time. Yeah.
For me, it's Laugh Now, Cry Later by my boy Drizzy Drake and Lil Durk. I thought both of them snapped. The beat was incredible. It was like a triumphant song. It's something I'd play once Corona's gone, you know?
Yeah.
Corona's gone.
And then you say, baby.
But yeah, that's our. And what's your honorable mentions?
Before we go to that, did you realize that we have Toronto rappers and R&B as our top? Because like they dominate.
Yeah, gotta support.
Like what can you do?
Gotta support the boys. You know what? It's not even any bias. They're just that good.
They're just the best. Like if you go to urban R&B and freaking rap, they know that it's Drake and The Weeknd.
Fully.
No one's gonna no one. Facts, yeah. No one got them.
They're the most prominent.
Yeah, there's big time. Reality Check by Sway Lee. Laugh Now, Cry Later.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, I gotta mention that. And then Dance Monkey by
Oh
Tunes
God!
and
Come on, bro.
Can you believe that
That's
song?
embarrassing. I hate that one. No.
See
That's a dishonorable mention. No cap. I'm gonna go with 24 by Money Man in honor of Kobe Bryant, the GO, featuring Lil Baby, of course. Then I got Know My Rights featuring Lil Baby again by Black. And then the last one I got Rain by H, my UK man them. Stand Up. Him and AJ Tracy.
Yo, that's actually pretty sick.
Pretty far.
Yeah.
No, wait. What's the worst tracks of the year that you thought were terrible? Give me 2.
Oh my God. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Nah, you gotta pick one at least.
Worst tracks?
I'll give you one. I'll give you 2 right now. WAP and Body Yachty.
Well, okay, no.
Those are embarrassingly
Those were
bad.
great.
Those are such bad tracks.
Those were are you kidding me?
You think Body Yachty is a good track?
Let me tell you, I'm not that type of
that's
person.
embarrassing to put that out as an artist.
What? I freaking love it.
Body Yachty?
I freaking love it.
If it wasn't for TikTok, it would not be a thing.
But WAP was actually great. That undeniable. Like it to me, like when
WAP has more substance than Body Yachty, but
no,
Body
but if
Yachty
you bring
is definitely an L.
Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. Like I freaking like WAP. To be honest, it's like the more that we
bump the arguments. That's my worst track. Allow your nonsense. Give me your 2-win cut, bro.
Worst songs.
He ain't got one. He loves everyone too much. 8 out of 10 for every one of the bands.
That's actually so true.
It out.
I don't even know, to be honest. But I can't even
think
of one.
Antoine's a humanitarian, so we're just gonna cut him out of the fucking video now. Alright, boys. Are you gonna name some?
I like all of them. Everyone came up with a good one, to be honest, because of coronavirus, COVID-19, aka deadly, aka I don't even know. There's so much COVID shit, bro. I just fucking I'm so sorry. Okay, 2 tracks that I hate.
There you go.
The Franchise.
Oh, yo,
to
that
be
was
honest,
garbage.
like it was too much, yo. But Travis Scott just they did too much.
Yo, the beat was a bit too crazy for me. There was just too much going on in there.
Oh my God, no.
The fact that it went number 1 was like shocking.
I know. And then Royal Rumble by Lil Tech. I'm sorry, like that song probably did so much numbers, but the video was even like in a wrestling. I'm like,
you hate the song because of the video?
The video is not, yo, bro. I used to be a freaking advocate for the WWE, but
guy ruined WWE for him.
I don't watch it anymore.
Alright, yo. So that was our top 5. Bad on Air top 5. Both of ours. You can check it out. Say in the comments who's got worse music taste, me or Ant.
We're gonna put a full list down.
Talk about which tracks you agree with, which ones you don't agree with, what your top 5 is, what your top 5 favorite songs are, albums are, the worst tracks. I'm probably gonna get roasted for WAP and
yes, and for Body Yadi because they were good.
Because those brain dead, they're actually brain dead tracks. I can't deal with them.
But I mean, it made it like TikTok Nation go crazy.
Just roast us in the comments if you really feel like we're doing something bad.
Yeah.
We bad on air.
Bad on air.
Good to be back.
Yes, 2021.
We come, baby.